Hi there folks, thanks for clicking onto my channel today. This is Cooking with Sasha China, and today we're going to be cooking crocodile. So as you can see, I've got some crocodile fillets here that I ordered online from this place. I also ordered heaps of other exotic meats, but today we're going to do crocodile, and I'm actually going to do it two ways. So as you can see, the fillets are actually pretty small, so I'm going to do a play on fish and chips, except it's going to be crocodile fillets with jacket potatoes, because I've actually run out of normal potatoes to make the chips. So obviously first for the fish and chips bit, you're going to get some breadcrumbs in here. I popped in some salt and pepper, tiny bit of dried parsley in there as well. Got my eggs. I forgot to get the flour out. I am going to have to get that out afterwards. So then that's going to be the fish and the crocodile and jacket potato side of it. The second part I'm going to do the crocodile with is basically I'm going to do a lime and ginger sauce with it. So obviously I'm going to cook both bits of the crocodile in some butter. I got some lemon there as well and some limes, some ginger, and some chicken stock cube, some honey as well, just to add a bit of sweetness to it because it might be a bit too tart with that. We got some salt and pepper as well, and a bit of dill. Now the dill only because when I've been doing a lot of research, I've been finding out that actually crocodile tail fillet is, you got to treat it like fish. So it's almost like monkfish slash chicken with a shellfish taste. So we'll go from there. I've never eaten it before. It is quite thin, so I don't think I need to tenderize it as much. But yeah, so we're going to give that a good go today. Alrighty guys, let's get cooking. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is slice up your lemons and limes, and finally chop up some garlic. I've put the dill and the chicken stock cube into my pot. Got my fillets here ready. I've got the flour, the breadcrumbs and the eggs. So the first thing we're going to do is actually work on our flavoursome chicken stock that's going to make the sauce for one of the fillets. So we're going to pop that on the stove. We're going to put some water in there, bring that to the boil, and then we're going to add in our ginger as well. So while that's boiling away, we're now going to slice up our crocodiles. Right, so I got my crocodiles on there, so I'm going to use this one to be breadcrumbed, and this one for the ginger and lemon and lime crocodile fillet. So what I'm actually going to do is with this one, which is going to be breaded, I'm going to serve that with a jacket potato. Again, like I said, a play on fish and chips when it's actually not fish and chips, it's a jacket potato and crocodile. And this one with the lime, lemon and ginger and honey as well, sorry I forgot to say. I'm also going to serve this with a light tomato and mozzarella salad as well. Okay, so I've sliced it up. So the one on the left hand side is the one that's going to be breaded, and the ones on the right hand side is the ones that are going to be in the salad with the lime, lemon and ginger. So right, now we're going to crack on with the chicken stock. So in here I've got my chicken stock, I've also got my dill. I'm going to turn that down. And now you're going to add in the ginger. Okay. And you're just going to give that a mix. Hold on, let me get my spoon. Okay, so I've put in the ginger in here. Got my spoon now. And I've squeezed some of my limes into some lime juice. Pour that straight in. And by this way, I'm going to have all the flavour into this chicken stock, because I think when you're eating it you don't want to get it all bitty. You don't want to actually bite into pieces of ginger. I mean, like, some people like it, I do, but I'm also cooking this for a friend of mine for our cooking club. Righto, so now cover and let it simmer away. Okay, so now it's time to breadcrumb these bad boys. So obviously what you do, you get your piece of crocodile. Not yet, because I need to whisk the eggs. Sorry, hold on. Okay, sorry about that. I had to also wash my hands as well. Right, so egg whisk. You're going to put your crocodile in there. yank it off like that. Kind of cut your finger so you don't spill anything. Into the flour, like that. Kind of just give it a light dusting. And just zhuzh it off. Back into the egg. And now, let that just drip off for a little bit. And into the breadcrumbs. And here you're just going to slightly, oh, well, point the camera over there. You're just going to dust these guys just a little bit and place onto the plate. Alrighty, and you're just going to repeat this process for all of the bits of crocodile, and then we'll start on the salad crocodile. Alrighty. Right, so now that is done, as you can see. Nicely breaded they are. What I did with this was I drained off the dill and the ginger. I strained it off. I added in some salt and pepper. So I'm going to use that as the base of the stock. Right, so now we're going to move over to this crocodile. And what you're going to want to do is get some of your lime and just squeeze it right over the top. Just like that. Not seasoning it. Squeeze a bit of lime. Like that. Okay, get my towel. And now we're going to put some salt and pepper on there as well. Okay, so I've salt and peppered one side and put lime juice on the other side. Got some butter in my pan. I'm going to do it with butter because I find it just adds a nicer, creamier, well, a bit more of a French cooking, so to speak. Right, so now that's cooking away. What I'm going to do is just fry them off. So I'm going to do that quickly and I'll come back. Okay, so I've quickly put those in. I had to go and wash my hands. And now that is going to just fry nice and brown. So you got to let it get to a bit of colour. It does take quite quick to cook as it is pretty thin. It's a thin tail fillet. So we're going to let that cook down. And at the same time, I used a bit of butter in there. So obviously these I'm just going to keep to the side, and then I'm going to use the same pan to cook these in. Right, I'm actually going to, I was going to put this on a tripod, but now I'm 7 minutes into the filming. I'm not going to do it. Alright, so I'm just going to leave those to brown off a little bit more on the other side. They're not done just yet. Try not to move them around too much, and then I'm going to flip them over. Okay, so now they've been cooking for a little bit. I'm going to be turning them over. So apologies, as it's quite hard. I'm doing it with my left hand and filming at the same time. Right, I'm going to hold it like that. My left hand. And do it this way. Let's see if I can do it. Alrighty, so we're turning it over. It's looking nice and brown actually. Still a little bit whitish. It's not working. Let's do it like that. Flip over. Come on. Have to cook nice and evenly. Now remember, these are the thinner strips because these are for the lime and ginger bits of croc that I'm doing, that I'm going to serve with a salad. So I'm doing crocodile two ways. Breaded and... Ow. Oh, the kettle's burning my arm now. Bloody hell. Right. So I'm going to do it like that. Ah, steam, it hurts. Righto. So we're going to let that cook down a little bit more. And then we're going to go from there. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to transfer these bits of crocodile onto the plate and we're going to heat up the sauce. So for those of you who are wondering, the only reason why I seasoned one side of it is because our stock that we're going to cook the chicken, well, the sauce, stock, whatever, is actually super seasoned with the herbs and the ginger and everything in it. So I don't want to too much overpower the crock with it. Okay, so I've taken my crock out now, and now I'm going to put some more butter in there, and we're going to just do the sauce now. So how I'm going to do the sauce, I'm going to add a little bit of this into there at a time, a little bit at a time. Okay, so now we're just deglazing the pan with the sauce that we're currently making. Okay, so that's bubbling away nicely. So it is still a bit tart, so now we're going to add in some of the honey that I got. Wait, can you see that? There we go. I don't know if you saw that. It's now time to add in the honey. Okay, so the sauce is fine now. So what we're going to do, add the crock back into there and let it just simmer for a little bit longer. Then we're going to take it out and then that'll be the crock done. Okay, so here's the first crock that I'm going to serve it with a salad. So as you can see here, let's see if you could... No. Wait, can you, if I tap the screen? There we go, you can see it's still in the liquid there. So I actually put the crocodile at the bottom, topped it with some lemon and some fresh parsley. And because it is quite fishy, so obviously that's going to... go with it very nicely. For some weird reason I can't speak today. Anyway, so now I'm going to put that to the side over there, cool down. Now we're going to start on frying our breaded crocodile. Okay, so I've just had a quick wash up of all the pots and everything. So what we're going to do, get the pan out, get some butter in there, and we'll get that going. So once your butter starts to melt, again we're going to use butter because we want it to have a bit of a nicer, creamier taste. We're then going to pop in the bits of crock and fry them up. So it's starting to bubble away nicely there. So I'm going to try and do this while recording. I'll do a couple of pieces just to show you. So there you go, one piece in, another piece in. Alright, we'll come back when it's done. So we've got our crock pieces in there, frying away nicely. Okay, I've just turned them over and they're looking lovely and golden. Okay, so it's finished frying. I then squirted it with some lemon and just let it sit in there. And now it's ready to dish out and put in the container. Alrighty, and we are done. So this is 2 ways crocodiles. So we got the breaded one, which is for the fish and chips, but we're going to do that with jacket potatoes. And it's not fish, it's crocodile. Obviously, they're just the frozen jacket potatoes. And then we also got our crocodile in lime and lemon and ginger sauce, as you can see here. Wait, maybe you can't. Zoom in. There we go. That we're going to have with some salad. And so I've done 2 salads. I've done a tomato, parsley and basil salad here, and a tomato, basil and parsley mozzarella salad here because my friend who's in my cooking club is lactose intolerant like me, but I like to eat cheese. Alrighty, so that's all done. So this was Cooking with Sasha China, and this was my way of cooking crocodile 2 ways, breaded and in lemon and ginger and lime, and the salads. Alrighty guys, well thanks for clicking onto my channel today. If you have any feedback, please leave them below, and I'll see you in my next video.